I am a musician here in LA who, I don't know, this last summer I was playing some gigs at the Viper Room and they felt really good. And this last year has been a really great year because it's the first year that I've just like met strangers who have like either watched me perform or just seen a video of me and were just like, oh, you're a rock star. Over and over, they've been saying, you're a rock star. You're a full-blown rock star. You're a rock star here. You're a rock star there. You're a rock star everywhere. I'm going to show you what the view is at the end of my street. LA has gotten so Blade Runner. It's like out of control. I mean, basically LA Live is about 5-minute walk in that direction. And just there are some little spots in LA that straight up look like Blade Runner. I mean, it's so rad. I'm sorry I don't have music on this. I'm still trying to get it cleared, but for years I've been making bands here in LA, and I'm coming on here to try to let you know that you are a rock star. You in there. You are a rock star, and you just need to get discovered, you know. The fact is you may be like a lot of people who are like, is this it? Is this all I'm gonna get to do type of a thing? And I'm kind of like, yeah, no, it's not at all, bro. I can get you into shape so that you are able to perform in front of a crowd and make strangers and loved ones alike just straight up scream for you, jump up and down, shout, do the whole damn thing for real. I mean, like jaws on the floor. And the way that it happens is by utilizing a certain little group of tricks, really, you know. It's kind of like tricks, but really they're methods, you know. They have magic results, though. I mean, magic results, in that they get you the kind of renown that you want. Like, I had no idea that if I did this like certain little checklist of things, hey, what's up, Brody? What's up, Josiah? It's nice to see you guys. I was just talking about how if I do a little checklist of things before I go on stage or before I show people, at the end, they're like totally freaked out by your voice and they like call you a rock star and all this kind of stuff. And it's just because you have to do some things. One important thing is, even if you're doing original music, thanks for the like, I really appreciate them. Thank you. Even if you're doing original music, if you can slot in just like one chorus and a verse of a song that they already know that they want to sing, like, you know, one thing that if you ever want to win a crowd over or whatever, you put in something like Led Zeppelin, rock and roll. It's been a long time since I rock and roll. And you put the growl on there like that, and you try to give them some of that original recording sauce on that puppy. People lose their minds, because if you pick a song that people like and that people also wish that they could sing, that they're gonna fucking flip out, because they're like, wow, you can do something, you're a rock star, and they'll call you a rock star over and over and over. It's a trick. Hello, go get some sleep. Yo, what's up? I'll subscribe if you give me a shout out. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Please subscribe, but especially Juana. Is that right? Can you say, well, long live Rojava for sure? What the fuck? Oh my God. Yes. I love you. I love you. So we're in LA right now, and we are walking down the street in LA. I was telling everybody how Blade Runner, it looks like a lot of LA looks super Blade Runner, especially at night. But downtown has just gotten super Blade Runner. And I don't know how well you can hear that with the wind going and everything. But yeah, one way to get people to just say, oh, you're a rock star, is sing them a rock star song, their favorite rock star song. Because when it's a song that they know, then they will flip out about it. And what I do is I take people from, I don't own a guitar and I don't sing at all the way up to getting screams for a Hollywood show. Waymo, Hello, Waymo. I don't know if you guys have Waymo everywhere in the world, but we have robots driving cars down the street in LA. That's one reason why it's hella Blade Runner these days, let me tell you. Juana, thank you so much, and thanks for following. Follow to join the revolution. I love you guys, and what else did I want to say? I played a little bit tonight. No, not yet. I had a really great call with a guy tonight who is a rock star who needs to be discovered, and he was talking about how he'd moved to be a rock star, really. And he got married and he had kids, and that kind of stood in his way. And I know that there's a lot of people who are like that, and they think, a lot of guys I was talking to today, they're like, oh, they're midlifers, so they're too old to do it and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, for sure, but, what about, like, Susan Boyle or Nell Pineda, those kind of people who, Charles Bradley was 65, I think, when he got discovered, and they did the documentary about him, and he was still amazing, and he was doing James Brown. I did a band called Sons of Jimmy, and I used to sing James Brown in that song, in that one. Woo! It did the crowd real good. I mean, the crowd really, really loved James Brown when you do that, but it's not those songs are so deceptively hard, like the Big Payback. Wow! I want revenge! But the hard part is the words, like that, and like Bob Marley, We Be Jammin'. Oh my God. The words are so crazy hard on both of those songs that even if you've been doing it for months with your band, like I was doing with Sons of Jimmy, you still have to study those words before you go on stage. But it's worth it, because when people see you do one of their kind of songs, they love you as an artist, and they don't know why. And it's just because you've done something that they want to do. We all secretly want to be on stage on a certain level. Not all. I'm sorry. There's a lot of us who want to be on that stage instead of watching. There's a lot of us who dream about, oh, the lead singer is going to be off tonight and they need somebody who knows all the songs. It'll be me. I thought I was the only one who was like that until I heard Dave Grohl say he was hey, thank you, Juana. Thank you. You guys just tune in for me and stuff, because I'm just starting and I need support, and I'm there for you guys too. If you ever want to put together a song to do like in front of your family or in front of your friends, but of course you're too embarrassed because you don't want to suck, because they'll be like thumbs down and make fun of you and mentally scar you and tell you you can't sing and all that kind of stuff. I've been through it. But just to let you know, you can go from that to like straight up somebody walking between you and Johnny Depp's cousin out in front of the Viper Room saying, you have a really great voice. And I'm like, oh, you can't even write stuff like that. It was like a movie. I was like, are you serious right now? I think I was mid-sentence to Johnny Depp's cousin, because he's cool. And this lady was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, Juana, what's your question? I'm paying attention. You have a really great voice. And, I have been singing for years. Bye-bye, Juana. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please make sure you forward this to any rock stars you have in your life, or if your dad has rock star dreams and things like that, send it to him, because I help grown men get onto that stage and really get that recognition that they want and leave that legacy behind that they want, showing that they can be a rock star and they can do it. And I help them nail it, get it on note, get that body on point, get that presence on point, get all of that performance really tip top, so that you can leave behind a legacy of, but actually he was really a rock star. I mean, he nailed it. But basically, when you get up there and you hit your target practice and you hit your notes, people just think it's like a magic trick or something. But especially if you can sing and play and move all at the same time. That's the magic 3. It's like juggling for them, and they really class you as a rock star. A lot of times you can play the part, or maybe you can sing the notes, but they're not going to give you full rock star like classing until you move with it, you know, and you got to really get up to that level of entertain. I am entertaining here, you know what I mean? Not just playing and not just doing my job, but I'm going a step beyond and things like that. Does anybody have any questions or anybody want to know what's going on? And once again, I'm in LA. I've done more than half a dozen bands here in LA, and it's been a good one. And as well, I met Slash, I met Geddy from Rush, I met one of the guys from No Doubt, the one who was in a relationship with Gwen, guitar player. I met Shirley Manson. I walked past Annie Lennox in the street in New York, and on and on. There's a lot of them, but they always slip out, like Mac DeMarco. You know, I've had a conversation with Mac DeMarco. Mac DeMarco gave me his phone number. I was not cool enough for him to actually come and hang out, but he was up the street from my music studio, and he gave me his phone number. Jesse from Eagles of Death Metal, he got me into the Cal Jam reunion. Basically, I'm dropping names like that, but you know, Jesse's kind of a mentor to me. God bless him. God bless him. And Tuesday, my God, that's a crazy ass story, but he is like my one LA rock star friend, to be honest. So I'm like, that's what's up. But basically, what can I say about LA these days? It's so crazy because you'll think, oh, I'm paying this much for rent and this, that, and the other. But really, it's the cheap place that you live at. It's the cheap place. All right, but you got school tomorrow, though. I want to make sure you do a good job at that bad boy. I'm not going to say bad boy ever again, I think. Because, you know, Diddy. You know what I mean? Okay, so look, that's... Let me put this motherfucker back in just a moment. I'm sorry, Juana. I didn't mean to curse. All right, well, we got to get you up a little bit more on time then. Sorry if the mic cut out for a second there. Thank you for the likes. This is very nice of you. I can't believe that bad boy dropped out like that. That was hardcore. Well, in any case. Oh, maybe I like brushed it or pushed it out or something. Well, in any case, we are here in downtown Los Angeles, and I am rambling on a little bit, but what was I saying? Thank you. You got any requests? I do. It's been a long time since I rocked and roll. If you ever want to sing Zeppelin, it's been a long time since I've been this strong. You kind of have to do Elmo voice. Ooh, let me get it back, let me get it back, let me get it back. Baby, where I come from. You like shrink your throat a little bit, and it helps you to do that. There's a lot of snow where you're at. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm in California. It's going to be all 70s and 80s all week, which is crazy. But it is getting down to 50s at night. Who are your favorite artists? Who do you guys like watching and stuff? Who are the new, like, dope people who are out? I remember there's a guy called Benson Boone, which you guys all know about or whatever. And I saw a clip of him doing like a backflip or something on the Grammys, and I just immediately judged him like, this isn't a gymnastics competition, it's music. But then I think I was in the store the other day, I was like, oh, good voice right there, Benson Boone. I said, hey, I like his voice. Well done. And he had power on his song too. It wasn't bad. I remember that. So you can't judge people. You just got to do your thing, you know. These parts are like super Blade Runner about LA. But let me just tell you, the street art used to be a lot nicer before COVID. They were just like, not only nicer, but it was just like there was always really great new extravagant street art, and there's less now, which is crazy because what should that have to do with the level of graffiti? You know what I mean? Shouldn't that be like we're doing more graffiti because like school's closed or something? I don't know. But maybe stay at home puts you more on blast if you're out there just you're the only one in the street just getting her done, you know what I'm saying? Well, this was kind of a rockstar session. We talked a little bit about stuff, and you're doing a rockstar thing, which is like walking to the store in LA. I'm gonna hit the grocery before midnight. I have to get some little charcuterie and stuff because I'm going to Wonderland all week, and I hope you guys will be there with me in the blue room in my rockstar lair over there. Some people know what I am talking about, others don't because you're not subscribed, because you think this channel is the only channel and I'm just starting and all of that, but I got a bunch of channels across the platforms. And I do have 6,500 followers on one of them, but I not tell you which one. I want you to just click through and try to la. I love to see art in public as well. I really love to see art in public as well. Dang, I put the camera over that way a couple seconds and it was like, there's Spa Palace. There's some art. Look at that. That light is art, isn't it? That light is art, my little friend. But I will tell you what is going on. Ooh. Oh, I love my little lavalier mic. I could not go live. Thank you, Juana. Make sure you follow. DM if you want. You guys are great. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna say thank you for the Rockstar session. Here's some beautiful produce from one of our guys. Woo! He's always got a really great looking fruit stand there. You also like to draw? Cool. I hope you can draw something for me one day. I hope you stay in contact and you listen to my music when it comes out because it's good. You're gonna like it. All right, I hope you like my videos and stuff when they come up because it really helps me out. And share, like, subscribe. It gets more interesting, I promise. Stay in there for the long haul. Thanks, you guys. Check you later.